this hate that they showed Unc was ridiculous. It was it was disrespectful. I ain't gonna hold you. It was super disrespectful. Um, I'm gonna play this clip, and I want to hear from y'all. Like, what do y'all think, man? Because they were hating on his outfit bad, bad, saying he. This is right. This is right.
Hey, I ain't fresh. I ain't fresh.
He asking, "I ain't fresh, fresh from head to toe." Look, my man got the polo on. My man looked like he got. He looked like he got his jeans starched up. He had the new Bally's. He's on the new Bally's. You know, it looked like he had it on. He was matching, color coordinated. You know, look like he got a fresh cut, fresh shave, probably feeling good. You know what I mean? First, I thought this was Juvenile. I was like, I don't know why Juvenile is like taking all this disrespect, but kind of find out it wasn't Juvenile. And I was like, okay, cool. Like he's like, am I ain't fresh. I ain't fresh. They just went and shot on my guy, shot on.
I ain't fresh.
At all.
Say you not fresh at all. I would love, and this is probably my dark humor side, the side that when I take my therapist hat off, I would love for them to turn that camera around. Like I would have loved for them to just like, hey, like they're recording him, but tap that twice because we want to see what you look like as well too. Because I don't know where we get the audacity to like judge other people, especially somebody who doesn't look like the fit. The fit looks on point. The fit looks on point. You know what I mean? So, and the man's at Whataburger. Like, what do you expect him to be wearing? Like, you catch me going somewhere. I am not going to be dressed fresh like this head to toe. I'm gonna tell you that right now, especially going to Whataburger. Not no disrespect to Whataburger, but going to get some fast food. The man looks fly. He looks fresh. The cold part about this whole video, though, the cold part about this whole entire video is that he really looked defeated. Like when they told him no, like literally.
No, sir.
They told him take his L's, bro. He looked defeated. Like right here, right around here, looks defeated. Like that's horrible. Then threw my man's confidence all the way down to the sink. But this is my perspective. This is my perspective on this. First and foremost, there's a little thing that we call projecting. Projection is real. Projecting is when you find there's a whole clinical term to it, but how I always kind of equate it to is like if you have issues with yourself and you know you have those issues with yourself, you may project those issues that you have with yourself onto somebody else. Meaning, that's why I would love for them to turn around that camera because I don't know what they was wearing, but I'm pretty sure that at whatever capacity they may be projecting on how they look onto him. And it sounded like it was two women, it just wasn't one. So for them to project their insecurities on my guy, that's not okay. That's what I think was going on. Like I can't think of any other possible reason for somebody to do that other than like, we call it hating, you know what I mean? Even you see this on why they're hating, but projecting is real. You know what I mean? Like another way, you may see somebody, that has something that you want, and you may hate on them. That's like really what's hating is like, somebody has something that you don't have, right? He has a fresh fit, right? He may be somebody that they, I don't know, like they may like or may dislike even outside of this circumstance. Projection could also come from like other sources where like somebody may remind you of somebody else, right? So I don't know if like these women reminded him of somebody they know was automatically they're just not going to like that person just because they just he reminds him of somebody they know. But just to kind of keep it more simplified because that's a little bit more that's a whole nother extreme. Um, my guy, Uncle's looking fresh. He was cool. Um, for whatever reason, they decided to hate on him. They decided to take this opportunity to take some jabs. again, I want to see what they look like just to see and confirm if they are projecting. Now, again, this fit in itself is not a cheap fit. It may look cheap, but it's not cheap. I'm not sure if you guys ever been inside a polo store. Even if you go to a polo outlet store, it's not cheap. You know what I mean? We're not talking about what's the other one? We're talking about like the real polo, not I forgot what the other polo is called, with the other man on the horse or whatever. But it's not that. You know what I mean? He's wearing a real polo shirt. You know, the cut itself is going to cost, depending where you at. You know what I mean? I'm assuming he's in Whataburger, so he's not like in California or nothing like that. But still, a cut's going to run you like, a cool solid cut's going to run you $60, $65. You know what I mean? Maybe even more, depending where you at. So you got the cut, you know what I mean? You got the shirt. New Balances aren't cheap. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people, over the years, New Balance been like, getting a little their little quota up. But New Balances aren't cheap. You know what I mean? We're looking at about, 100 something, depending on what they are. If they're the 515s or the, whatever type of New Balance. They look like, the 5 series something. But those aren't cheap. Those are about 100 something. He creased up his jeans. Like, he's on point. You know what I mean? So, like, but again, the point, the thing that gets me in this video is that he looks defeated. Like, that's not cool. That's not okay. I think we always have to be mindful about, what we say to people, how we're talking to people. I don't know what the conversation was prior to. I don't know what made them want to record the situation. But obviously, he was probably trying to be friendly and try to, like, maybe spit some game, talk to him, whatever. Like, but this was uncalled for. You know what I mean? Wherever he's at, I most definitely, I know a lot of people have been hopping on this video. Like, even finding this video, a lot of people had, like, reaction videos, stitch videos, and stuff like that. I hope, he's getting his flowers and his praises, because what happened to him was not necessary. I ain't gonna lie. Especially, coming from a men's mental health standpoint, confidence is big. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, we look for other people to pour into us. That's probably why he was asking the question, like, hey, like, don't I look fresh? The compliment, the question would usually want a response of like, yeah, you look fresh, you look good. But he didn't get that. So that's unfortunate, man. They said take your L. I don't think the L that you took was a lesson. I think the lesson is more so like, don't wait for other people to give you approval. I mean, don't wait for other people to give you approval to, show that you're fresh. If you got that thing on, you got that stuff on, you got it on, and that's it. I mean, you don't need validation from, especially people that's not going to, turn the camera around on themselves. I don't know why I'm stuck on that. I just want to see what they look like. But I appreciate y'all tapping. I want to hear what y'all think in the comments. Until next time, my name is Terrence Stewart. I'm your men's mental health expert. Y'all take care. Peace.